Wow. It's always good to pray and to thank the medicine and to really be conscious of your intention, you know? Hey, I'm Vergo and this is Psychedelic Actualization. On this channel we talk about topics like self-realization, self-actualization and working with psychedelics to live a more authentic and fulfilling life. So if you're interested in these kinds of topics, then subscribe to the channel. Today I want to share a live Changa experience with you, but a little bit different than the other ones I've shared so far. Because this time I do have 0.15 grams of good organic Changa in this pipe. It's a pretty high dose, and I want to try to describe the experience and what I see and what I feel and what I hear, maybe to reproduce the sounds or to describe what I see and feel to you, like as specific and as detailed as possible while I'm having the experience. Because usually what happens is I fall into the experience, I let go into it, and it just takes me away, you know? Even when I film myself, it just takes me away and I forget about that. And maybe that's the case for today too. Maybe it will take me away and I won't say anything, but I will try to describe it, and I will try to reproduce the sounds of what I hear, or yeah, just describe what I see. So enjoy. So it takes me into this space. What I see is it's patterns in the trees, you know. It's difficult to describe. That are not there before. So the trees. And then it's like this sacred geometry. But then, as the experience goes on, you realize it's just the tree, you know? It's just the tree in its fullest, perfect expression of itself. Like, and sometimes when I'm not on DMT, I can tap into this space of this expression of beauty and of the wholeness of something, you know? I don't know if this like sacred geometry is there. Like, oftentimes when I get into this, like the first few seconds of this DMT experience, for example, when I open my eyes, everything looks similar and sacred, and I don't know if this like sacred geometry is there before, if it's an overlay on this reality of my perception, because then it just goes into this expression of something, you know? Wow, it still goes on. It's so so beautiful, so sacred, so also blissful, you know. This infinite gratitude. Being alive. It's just it's just this, you know, and we can feel it and experience it. It's a bad thing, you know. We're here. Oh, it's so beautiful. That we're alive, and that we can experience this, you know. It's let us never forget, like, never forget to give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks and praise. Whoa. I think Master Eckhart once said, like, a Christian mystic or something. Master Eckhart said, if you could just say one prayer one prayer, thank you, and it's enough. If you can say one prayer, it's thank you. It's enough for everything. Just wow, this feeling of gratitude. Really to tap into it, you know, to feel it, the body, your mind, your soul. It's the best thing. It's a prayer. Visual wise, the sky is also always so beautiful. It's still going on. It's like this everything, like the trees, for example, or the sky and the clouds. It is what it is still, you know, but it divides itself into these sacred geometry patterns. Whoa. Well, I don't know if the clouds are still like the clouds, because like you perceive it different than me, because this whole, or is it just the cloud, you know? and these patterns of sacred geometry are just in there. It's just, I don't understand it, but it's like this. Sky is always so interesting to watch. These patterns, like they move, you know. But the clouds generally move also. And it's like they warp, and it's a pattern all across the sky. But when I focus on one, I can see like more details in a sense of the moving, of the warping. Sometimes I see like faces spinning around there in the clouds, kind of. And they spin. Interesting. Very interesting. Whoa. That was an interesting experience. It was beautiful, you know. And I hope like I did a good job of explaining what happens. I think so. It was beautiful to just like go into the talking of it, and not just the consuming. Acoustic wise, nothing was going on. Didn't hear any visual acoustic hallucinations. Like sometimes it takes me out and then the river speaks to me, or some kind of entity is like, and then it just goes away. But this time nothing. Sometimes it's like this kind of experience where smoke the third hit, it's hard to even focus myself, and then it just, I don't know what would happen if I close my eyes. Generally I see darkness when I close my eyes, so it's like more interesting to open my eyes. But also I gotta explore the dark realms, like in the middle of the night with the eye mask sometimes. I gotta explore that a little bit further. But this experience is like, some experiences are like that, and then I let go into it and I see what I just described, like these patterns of sacred geometry and everything. And a really like feeling of wonder and awe. It's so beautiful. So I think the facts are kind of still there, fizzling out a little bit. Feeling it's life changing, you know, every time. It's so deep, it's so profound, significant, and
like in a sense, sometimes, oftentimes, most of the times, it's life-changing. It like accelerates my process of spiritual growth and of just this living of spirituality and of just this essence of enjoying this fucking existence. It just accelerates it. And then afterwards it's like the integration part is very similar. It's just this remembrance of this realization of infinite gratitude and bliss and enjoyment of the perfection of everything, and this spirit of awe and wonder, you know, this spirit of curiosity and exploring, at least for me. So I think that everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, cameraman Mr. Kuzan, for filming and sharing this experience with me. Yeah, that's everything. If you're interested in the psychedelic experience and in self-realization and self-actualization, then subscribe to this channel. Beautiful community of like-minded people here. You can also join our Facebook group, Psychedelic Actualization, and my Instagram, Psychedelic Actualization. Links in the video description. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Much love. Namasté. Enjoy, really enjoy. Try to like be curious about the fact that you can like contemplate about this topic of enjoying existence and then really dig deep into it. How you can like create a life and structure your day in a way that you can enjoy this experience of life as often as possible, as much as possible, like in every moment. And for me, it's to see the beauty in it. So thank you, and I will see you on the next one. Namaste.